Hi, everyone. Take a look at that beast. What is a bear market? Now, I did research on this one, so I'm going to tell you what a bear market is. The term bear market refers to a period where the market experiences prolonged price declines. In most cases, the bear market is when the securities price decreases by 20%. We're in that right now, or more from the recent highs. So this decline in the market value usually stems from the widespread pessimism among consumers and investors, and generally negative sentiment among investors. And that's because of what's going on with the economy right now. So remember, we want to work hard, work smarter, win. No matter how hard we work, if our money's getting beaten up, we're not working smarter, and we're definitely not going to win. Savings is losing. Investments are losing. Personal finance is losing. We need to stop it. Stop losing our hard-earned cash. Now, I showed you this the other day. The market's tanking again, and I'm going to show you some scenarios from yesterday's. But take a look at the bottom picture. They're still getting paid, guys. It's outrageous. So the stocks are down now 10 out of 11 weeks. Don't know when it's going to get better. However, they still get paid. And the dollar's getting smaller because of inflation, is it not? When are we going to stop losing our money? We got to take it to another level. All right, so this right here is an alternative asset opportunity. Take a look. It's 12% fixed rate of return. It has zero market risk. You're the investor. This is an investment you want to do, not the market. This is 12% fixed rate of return. Banks, corporations in the upper 5% use these strategies because they don't want to lose their money. They don't put money in a stock market. And then where's Waldo? So take a look. He's sitting over there. Okay, so this is vivacore. This is one of our opportunities that we have. This is literally an investment opportunity. It's a K1 tax write-off. Now take a look on the left. This is today. I mean, yesterday. All these markets went down, but look at vivacore. That's ours. It was up. And it's a new stock. Not bad. Okay, take a look at Tesla. I mean, it's still pretty high, man. 626. That's outrageous. But it's down 72. Look at the Dow on the right-hand side. It's below 30. This is not where you want to be. All that money that everybody was bragging about making last year is gone. And you got to do it again. Do you understand the roller coaster ride of stocks? It takes you 20 years just to break even. That's not working smarter. That's definitely working harder to get your money to move. So are we facing a market crash? You know, this is what they're talking about now. There's that little bear again. So you want to stay away from this guy. So now is the time to access your liquidity and holdings. This is what they're saying. It's time to move that money. Surviving the markets. Got some strategies for you. And these are used by banks, corporation, and the upper 5%. We have to do the same thing, guys. There's no reason why the wealth gap has to get so much bigger in the United States, because we don't know what they know. I'm going to show you here bank-owned life insurance. This is a powerful wealth building strategy. And if the banks dump all the money they're allowed to get into that, don't you think we should too? Maybe not all that they're doing. We don't have that much, but as much as we're allowed to get into these for protection. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, your biggest criminals out there. Okay, so how much is Bank of America putting into a high cash value life insurance policy? Think about it. Banks do not have life, but they utilize this strategy because it's a tier 1 asset. It's the safest place to put your money. It has zero market risk. So what they end up doing is they lock this money in first for the protection. And when they build their wealth, they get more in there. So how much is Bank of America? Well, let's start down on the lower end. Bank of America is the beast. So Chase, this is in the billions, guys. Chase has $12 billion locked into cash value life insurance policies. They don't insure your money. The government insures your money, but they're going to take the money and lock it into life insurance for protection of the money, because it's not their money, it's the money from the government. bankruptcies, liens, collections, all that stuff, private contract. O.J. Simpson, prime factor why he's doing what he's doing right now. All his money was locked into high cash value life insurance. Okay, so what's Wells Fargo have in there? $19 billion. These are the three. They utilize it to its fullest capacity. And take a look at this beast. 24 billion. Guys, these are criminals, but they're protecting the money. They know the strategies. We need to do the same thing. The market's tanking. Our money's getting smaller. You have to utilize alternative investments. The ones that I'm showing you right now, zero market risk. If we can get that money into the insurance and then take it out to start making money and double it, let's do that. The quicker you do it, the better. Zero market risk. Woohoo! Yes, that's the way you could be looking too, even during this horrible time in the economy. But let's not let it beat us up. So at Be Big Financial Solutions, we want you to protect and take control of your wealth. We're going to show you how that gets done. So is your money working? Think about it. If it's in a checking or a savings, you get nothing. The banks are using that and they're protecting it and they're making a lot. They put it in the alternative assets, but we don't. We give it to them. So you get nearly zero on the interest. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, 0.01. You're losing your money to inflation. And it's just sitting there because it's not growing. And then you take it out, savers or losers. Now, or is it working? Is it in investment accounts? We have them. Does it double every 7 years? We can do it quicker. Does it outpace inflation? Guaranteed. Does it work while you don't? Yes. There's one that pays monthly income too. Don't leave your money unemployed. Invest it. Okay, so our thing that I was telling you about vivacore, we'll go over this again. I've done this before. If you put money into vivacore, your money's gonna double in 8.33 years. Now it's a K1, it's a tax write-off. This is an investment strategy. But the other alternatives we have, 13.33% a year, but you gotta lock it in for 18 months. It'll take you 7.5 years to double. Or 14.5, it's gonna take you 6.9, but you gotta lock it in for 36 months. Then you got 15.43, you gotta lock it in for 28 months. Your money's going to double in a little over 4 years. That's not bad. Or how about this beast? How about 33.33%? Your money's going to double in 3 years. That is cool. I'm telling you, that's what we have. So zero market risk, showing you a payout, $10,000 going in. If you did vivacore in that first year, you made $1,200, capital gains tax. If you use the alternative asset strategies, take a look at the 13, it'll pay you 1,333. Capital gains tax, but you got to lock it in for 18 months. 14.5%, that's $1,450 a year. But you got to lock it in for 3 years, but you get that a year. Okay, so the other ones are the same thing. You know, you just got to lock them in. 15.43, you got to lock it in for 28 months, but there's 15. 15.43 you get. Now the 33 years, you got 10K. In 3 years, you get your 10K back plus 10K. That is good. All right, so this is what the banks use. This is their strategy, utilizing life insurance policy. I've been talking to you about this the whole time. This is a wealth building strategy. It's outrageous. You don't buy life insurance to die anymore, guys. You buy it to use. You buy it to use to protect your money that's getting beat up by what's going on in the economy. This is a strategy where you can avoid that. You should be blowing the phone up and saying, okay, let's move it. 401ks, any of those traditional retirement plans that you have, get it out. The market's heating it up. Move it into the one that we have zero penalties to move it. Qualified move. And it could double every 3 years. You got money in there right now. Just do the math. 3 years, 3 years, 3 years and double. Remember, you got 10K, 20K, 20K, 40K, 40K, 80K. Oh my God, do the math. Have fun with it and then call me up. Start a business. That is a wealth building strategy. You could beat up the economy by having a business and generating income. Then you take it, you could pay your bills using that insurance policy. That's how you build wealth, okay? And we can guarantee you a minimum of $100,000 worth of capital. But the whole idea of starting your business is set it up correctly. I'm working with a lovely lady right now, and holy smokes, it's going to take a lot of work because she's not set up. and doesn't understand that if you're going to run a business, you want to run it like a business, not just a little hobby that you want to do and you just want to make some side money. That's not what we're trying to do. We're going to qualify her for funds, but we got to help her structure it. So you got to work to get to that next level. We're technical advisors. We'll help you get there. Okay. How do you get in touch with me? Right there. And year of expansion, guys. You and we are Be Big Financial Solutions, year of expansion. And our goal is to help you expand the exact same way, your knowledge, your understanding, and not expand your wealth out and higher, not lower. All right. So that's it. I'll see you guys. Be Big Financial Solutions, recapturing wealth. We take our hard-earned money, then we're going to recapture it in an insurance policy, and then we're going to use it. So you could never lose it, but you can still use it and then start a business, 6,550 pages. So if you never want to pay a tax again, you have all the rights in the world. See you guys tomorrow.